Welcome back to the Hat Trick Podcast, episode 8. Man, it's been a while since me and you've done it for a while. Just me and you, right?
It felt. It wasn't that long.
It wasn't that long, but it feels kind of long.
Yeah, the last bit of the week has been
stressful as fuck, right?
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Well, episode 7 dropped.
Yeah.
And then prior to that, it was just
Lisa's episode.
And then after it was just me and you. So now we're just back to
the basics, man. Basics. But I know, Leo, you've been a little bit stressed recently.
Oh my god.
You have some cousins over from Italy, right?
Yeah, it's actually a pretty big celebratory thing, I guess, in my family, because my cousin from Italy, I guess he's my second cousin. He got recently married. Mm-hmm. And now he's spending his honeymoon here in Canada because all of his family lives here. And so all the cousins are now like kind of, it's like joint. I don't know. It's like everyone's like, we must bond together. It's just like, it's like the one.
It's basically the Italian way.
Yeah, it was basically like not the Hunger Games of just like, we must provide for him. I don't know. It's like everyone's just like joining in. And it's kind of nice because I haven't seen some family in like months or even some like years. Wow. And now we're all like hanging out every other day and just taking him out to like just different activities, him and his lovely wife, and just like nice. we went to I was in Niagara Falls yesterday.
Want some money?
What? No, I don't.
I don't win money at casinos. What are you talking about?
So we were there, and she's never seen the falls. I mean, I showed up later, so they showed
as per
the
usual.
Falls. Yeah. So we went down with like my cousins and stuff, and we all went to the casino. I took out got some money or whatever, played some of the slots, and sober Leo never wins at the casino, and but it was good. It's been pretty stressful, but pretty exciting because he's here, and I saw him this time last year when I was actually in Italy.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Nice twist. Nice reversal. But I know you've been a little bit stressed, and this has been a busy week for me too. At time of recording this, I have school starting tomorrow. Fuck. No. I'm gonna try not to swear as much. Sorry, guys. So I'm bringing you something. One.
What's this?
It's actually been number 2. So I have this special couple of pills, Leo. I've got this from Nature Source. It's a very health food conscious store. It's called Zen-Theanine.
What is that?
So it's technically it's like kind of like a chill pill. I think it has like 10. You can try it out. It's very, very mild, but it helps out a little bit. So honestly, Leo, I can see the stress lines on your fucking forehead. So you probably should take it.
I got so many lines. Like people, like if you put like cocaine on my head, I could do like people could do like 3 rails off my forehead. What is this? Adult dosage. Take 1 capsule daily without food. What? There's a few tablets in here.
Yeah, there's a few. Honestly, all right.
Is it for you?
All right, guys.
Are those yours?
If you're smoking up right now, smoke up. This is not smoking. I'm just kidding. It's not a drug. It's just something you can get literally just over this.
Am I taking this?
Yeah,
on air?
Taking it.
Why? What is it?
It's just to help you calm down.
What do you? No, I am calm. Like
I want to help you calm down even more.
Is it gonna make me fall asleep?
No.
What is it?
It's a very mild chill pill.
Define chill pill. I need antidepressants, my guy. I don't need fucking chill pills.
That's okay, Leo.
Take what? It doesn't say anything. It doesn't.
I know. Trust me. What I drug you while we're recording
this? Viagra.
No, it's not Viagra.
Because that would have been fucking.
That'd be pretty funny, actually. All right, cheers.
I need to take it with water.
You have water right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, cheers.
Cheers. Bumping pills.
Sorry.
Did you just take it without water?
I just took it without water.
You're a serial killer.
I know.
You're a fuck. What the hell? Let me just take this here. I don't want people to hear this gulping noise. So.
You can hear that?
Oh, you know what? I would get some good ASMR, like.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Now,
so what did I just take? Because it's the sketchiest package I've ever seen. It says
Zen-Theanine.
It says vegan, no GMO, gluten free, non-GMO, gluten free, sample only, not for resale. Item number, whatever.
It's okay.
Some next name they probably got in
a
word
fine.
generator, and then
fine.
Adult dosage. Take that. What are the ingredients? What is this?
You'll find out, Leo. You'll find out. It's okay. It'll be okay. We'll move on.
Is this date rape? What is this?
No, it's not.
Bill Cosby gonna come around.
God damn it, Leo. Okay, all right.
Zip,
So,
bibbidi bop.
God. All right, Leo. So the reason why maybe we were being a little bit stressful, and this is gonna be our first topic, going right into it, has been a little bit of Fan Expo.
Oh,
Fan
okay.
Expo was a great time. Let's be honest. Like it's very fun. Honestly, like the stuff there is cool. The T-shirts, the video games, the people you meet, the cosplay. It's cool. It's cool. The whole thing is cool, except the crowd of people, the horde of people.
Oh my god.
How crazy is that horde?
Well, I've actually missed out on Fan Expo for the last couple of years. So this was actually my first year back, and I usually do 2 days of the convention.
Yeah.
And so I went this Saturday, like spontaneous with my brother, and it's like nothing has changed. And the crowds it's actually considerably, it wasn't as bad as I remember it. Like, yes, it was like floods of people, but like granted, like that's the convention, you know what I mean?
True.
And it's just wild, and
Bunch of
body
sweaty
odor. Yeah, body odor is at like an all-time high. Like I swear, like my nostrils, like whatever sense of smell I had walking into the place have just been dissipated, just destroyed. Just
pretty much. But what were some of the things that like interest you? Like, what were some of your takeaways from your one day going?
You know what? One day's not enough. I feel like one day's it's cool. Like, I mean, I really appreciate. Like, I've kind of been out of the loop with a lot of like pop culture stuff.
Fair.
But I mean, there was a lot of cool things that I kind of wish in hindsight, look back, I wish I kind of just took advantage of. Like Jean Chamel was there, and I'm like, oh, I'll take a picture with him.
You mean like Goku, voice of Goku?
Yeah, voice of Goku, and and John DiMaggio was there.
Who's he?
He does the voice of Bender.
That's Futurama.
But his picture there is known for, God, what's that? I'm blanking out. The guy from Adventure Time, the dog.
Oh, I don't know the name.
Finn is the guy.
Okay.
And then the other one, I don't know. But man, it's just, well, one thing I took away from was this awesome poster I got from like my favorite movie. So that was a huge thing. I'm like, I want to find something of. I love The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. If people know what that film is, it's like an old time like Western. You've probably heard the name. It made Clint Eastwood like famous.
You posted on your Instagram. Sometimes good, sometimes
bad,
sometimes ugly. At my kind of request.
Yeah,
because you're like, oh, you know what? This picture of me smoking a cigar makes you look like Clint Eastwood. Because that's like the point I did it.
It's cool shit.
And then I asked him, like, Leo, was it like natural? Like, was it unplanned, or he's like, no, I planned it. I planned it.
You don't just take pictures of the cigar just for shits.
Leo's also a white girl, guys.
I am a white girl. My spiritual animal, Stephanie. I gotta stop going back to the name. I just feel like it's just a generic white girl.
It's just a generic white girl.
Because when we use Stephanie as
first your ex-girlfriend.
Okay, I need another white girl name as my mantra spirit animal.
Brittany.
Yeah. Channel my inner.
Yeah, Brittany's like the.
If Franco's listening,
I know. Britney Spears.
But yeah, I got these awesome posters. It's just cool seeing everyone do like their cosplays and stuff like that. And I talked to some people that actually do it, and I kind of wanted to do it this year.
Oh, okay.
I had like a brief thought in the beginning of like March or whatever, and I'm like, you know what, this year at the Fan Expo, I'm gonna go cosplay some cool shit. And then came and went. I was like, nah, whatever. I'll probably just do it next year when I'm not fat. And then
you're not fat.
I got the chunks, man. I got those love handles,
You got the body shape, man. You got
grab on, babe. It is the love handles.
You have the hourglass figure, Leo. Don't worry.
Oh man, but yeah. I know you took away a lot of stuff. I mean, you had 2 days.
Yeah, I had 2 days, so I had a bit of a difference. So on the first day, it was a Friday, and there was, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the first day was kind of shitty, just because it was me and my brother, which I liked. I liked being with my brother. Don't make it wrong, but like I just felt older because I used to go a lot when I was 18, 19, 20, and I'm 23 now, and like I'm just like, it's kind of whatever. It's kind of whatever. It didn't have the same charm to me At
Right?
least, yeah.
I think when we used to go, like, because we went on a 3-year like hot streak
Yeah,
or something,
pretty much.
like, and then our group got like pretty big. I remember, I think it
Yeah,
was
I
like
think
a
one time,
time
like 7 or something.
or
Like,
like, I think it was like 10 of us at one point, like
Oh,
a little,
shit.
yeah, some shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were just like,
Oh,
yo,
might have been. Yeah.
yeah, it's like show up there for like, we'd take the subway down. I mean, and
Yeah.
one,
So it was
didn't
a
one
big thing. It was a big thing.
Did one time you slip? I think you slept over my house or something.
I did. Yeah,
you slept over my house.
Well,
for,
I
like,
don't remember why though. Oh, because I didn't buy tickets. I think so. I went to
Yeah,
line up
yeah.
really early.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like the hype. You get inside, it's like, all right, look at this
Yeah.
fucking visual crack. And it's
I'm
like,
not gonna lie though. Okay, in all fairness, like the gaming stuff is cool, and
Yes.
this year, in my opinion, it was better than any other year I saw.
I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I didn't take advantage. Of
I know, me
but
too.
like,
Me too.
The
Yeah.
lineups are like an
They're so
hour
long. They're so long.
like
yeah.
an hour wait, and I'm like,
There was Smash
Smash
Ultimate.
Bros. Oh my god.
They had like
Beautiful
obviously
game.
they obviously had the new COD. They're always gonna have the new COD. But
I'm
they had
just like,
Spider-Man, which
Spider-Man.
is it's gonna release soon anyway. But they had
The next like this week, this
yeah
like Friday, it's
Friday.
coming out,
Yeah.
and that looks amazing. And I'm like, when I get out of this financial debt,
Pretty
that'll
much.
that'll be somewhere in my list if I have time. But that game looks super sweet. Smash Brothers is just that's a banger. Like
Yeah.
if you haven't owned a Switch, now's probably the time to
No,
pick
I'm
one up.
honestly considering it.
Like
using that OSAP money.
it's just like gotta drop it, my guy. I mean, then I think I don't know if the prices drop, but it's
It's like 330, 340.
for a Switch.
Yeah, something like that.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. No,
It's a little bit. I mean, I paid $3.99.
the only thing is that like you have to pay for the game, and then
Yeah,
and then
but, like,
it's like
it's fucking Smash Bros.
Smash. I know Smash Bros.
And now they're
okay.
finally doing the online thing in
They're finally doing it.
the online's
Oh, no
dropping
way.
mid-September. So
Wow.
it's a
Mid
good
September it's dropping.
what? No, Smash is dropping December, but
That's
Nintendo's
still pretty close. I'm
It's
actually
still-
yeah,
it is
it's still
close.
pretty close. Yeah.
but Nintendo's dropping their like their online service, like a proper online service,
Yeah.
this like mid-September. I don't know if they're gonna get rid of the friend code bullshit they've been running for
We've been
like
doing
the
that since
last.
the Wii.
No,
since the
man,
Wii,
just
no?
the DS.
What the fuck?
Over 10, like 12, like no, 14 years of that shit.
God.
Like enough.
They gotta update their
know.
friend code.
It's just like every system you have is a different friend code. Like just get a gamer tag, get a whatever
Yeah.
Nintendo name,
Yeah.
sync it up, link it up, and then just like there should be a way like you should be able to bridge your systems.
Yeah, like
So then-
Facebook almost. Like
Yeah,
if
like-
you use Instagram, then these people are on Facebook. Like
Or no,
Yeah.
like, if you own a 3DS, right?
yeah,
You own a Wii U, you own a Switch. Okay, these all your systems they branch under this one username,
yeah,
and then after that username is your Nintendo name.
yeah. That makes
You know
sense.
what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like boom, there you go, and then you have a
Especially because Nintendo has those DS too, so it's like really cool. Like you can see all the achievements, not only for just.
well, there's no achievements. There's no like trophies or
Really?
whatever. Yeah, there's no. It's just
Yeah, I kind of like trophies.
yeah, it's cool. It's like trophies are nice. I mean,
It's like a jerk off moment. Let's be
yeah,
honest.
it's
Like it's just like, oh my god, let me get that 50G.
Fuck yeah,
Let me get that. Let me get that little achievement sign on the right hand side.
I mean, I got like when I was a kid, and like my biggest achievement was like the Halo 3. Like you get the 1,000 gamer score, like the whole 9
Wow.
yards, and you get the piece of armor, unlockable armor for online
That's pretty fucking cool.
that you can't even see because you're first person. And it's the katana.
So ironic.
What? I
It's so
know.
ironic.
It's
like
like, look at
work
this.
so hard for this that you can't.
Yeah,
even
it's
see.
like going to the only place you can see is when you're creating your character or whatever, and you're spinning your dude around. It's like, oh yeah, I just fucking like did all this
That's
shit
right.
for
That's
a
right,
piece of armor. But
So yeah, Friday at Fan Expo. So
mhm.
it was okay the first day, but what was really cool, definitely the highlight was me and my brother Franco going to the Back to the Future panel, which is
My
really
God,
cool. Yeah.
That looked sick. I was just like, I
It
would
was
love
cool.
to sit in that panel.
Yeah, it was Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, and oh my God, Tom Wilson. I think that's his name. Yeah, and it was cool, man. It was cool. Like just hearing them talk, and like I know, like the one thing you have to realize with actors or anybody like semi-famous, just like the fact that they're just people. You know, they're not this maybe elite, yeah, or kind of maybe thing we just taught them out to be exactly.
Mhm.
But it's you could tell it meant something, you know, because it's like it's been 31 years since No, I think 32 years since they came out with it. Something like that. And
yeah, so
the fact
85.
Yeah, so
right?
it's been
33 years.
Yeah, which is an insane accomplishment. And it's been cool, man. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Leah Thompson, she plays Lorraine.
Yeah, she's a sweeter ting.
Dude, she was my Princess Leia. You know how like there's that running joke in like for like old people older than us usually are like, yeah, you know, Princess Leia. She's like, she's my girl. She's my goddess.
Yeah.
Leah Thompson is beautiful.
Yeah, she was in the movies. I'm just like,
yeah.
God damn.
God damn.
Whoa.
You know what's actually really funny is it kind of made me think of you. Actually, I heard her say she's like,
God, what the fuck? Why are you thinking?
No, because she was like saying how it was really funny for her that she was playing Marty's mom, Michael J. Fox's mom, because she has like a very like subversive kind of humor. Like so because the guy asking a question, it was like, you know, did anyone tell you to not do this role because like you're basically like endorsing incest, and she's like, no, Steven Spielberg was doing it, so no, it's pretty good. I was pretty cool with everyone was telling me to do it.
Steven Spielberg, what? I'm just trying.
He was the executive producer.
So, yeah.
So he helped fund the movie. Actually, pretty cool story.
Him and Zemeckis were like best buds.
They were, yeah. Cool story. I knew a little bit of it, but I didn't know exactly the extent. Robert Zemeckis really wanted to make this movie, and he brought this. Apparently, this is a really the screenplay is one of the best screenplays like ever, right? Like that, the thing that they wrote, like what the directions are and the talking, obviously.
What do you mean? The dialogue? What do you mean?
No, like the whole screenplay.
What about this? Okay, the whole screenplay, like.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, no, okay. The whole screenplay was
yes,
like one of the best in terms of what? Just
in terms of just just composition, how it flowed, how it sounded, how it looked. I guess as a like.
I mean that's subjective. Or in terms of Robert Zemeckis wrote it, right?
I think he partially wrote it, or no, Bob Gale I think did too. I forget who.
Are you saying this like being able to transfer what was on the page to the screen? Like,
well, more like just the page. Like just the page was really good apparently. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. Anyway, this is really good.
Obviously, Arson's gonna listen to this.
I know.
He's gonna be like, "What?"
I know. All film nerds listen to this are gonna be like,
fuck? Like, there's so many other films that do this.
I know. All the film nerds are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" But
there's your shout out, Arson.
Pretty much. And this is a quick tease. We're also gonna have him on pretty soon, actually.
Hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. Anyway, so even though it's a pretty cool script, like time machine and everything like that, nobody like on the studio couldn't get over the fact that there's incest in there. So they had to have Steven Spielberg kind of endorse it to say like, okay, Steven Spielberg is back in this. Like we have to actually just make this movie. and
he's literally throwing his money at it. It's just like, don't worry, Rob, this will be great. And just
he did a big investment for him. Like that was a smart move. Anyway, so that was cool, and that was really cool to see. And Tom Wilson got a little bit. He's a very cool guy. Biff is actually a pretty cool guy in person. But and then Saturday was my big day. Saturday was my big day because
that was your big day for me. Your big day was big for me. It's like, oh man, Mike's gonna have he's gonna have like I was like this.
Oh, just tell
the people about it.
I had to get there early for about maybe 10 o'clock. Wait in line, and so all night, Friday night. I don't know if I told you.
You were I'm rehearsing, right?
I was rehearsing over and over and over again, about 40 times, slowly stripping away from my script.
Who are you rehearsing for, though? I think
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
That meeting him, meeting the legend. So yeah, I was seeing him, and this has literally been a dream of mine ever since I saw the movie. So 20 years. I used to watch Back to the Future when I was 3 years old, apparently, or even 2. I used to watch it over and over again. That and Home Alone.
Home Alone's a banger. That's such a good movie.
Go figure Home Alone, even though it's a Christmas movie. I used to watch that over and over again. But so I really, obviously I love that. I love that movie, and obviously Michael J. Fox. In my opinion, Marty McFly is the coolest character in film. People are, now the film nerds are gonna really hit me. They're really gonna hurt me now. They're like, "What the fuck is the matter?"
I mean, I will argue
There's
with
so
that. I
many
think
other ones.
Blondie, man.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
He's
That's
cool.
my.
He's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, he's my coolest.
Yeah.
He's
I know,
my
I know.
coolest. Like, it's like Godfather for me is the best movie ever made, but my favorite movie ever made is Back to the Future. There's a little bit of a difference. You know what I mean?
It's a movie
but
that just feels right.
It just feels right, exactly. So, anyway, so it's been a childhood dream of mine, and I think I mentioned it a little bit in other podcasts or in other episodes, but I was saying how he was one of my heroes, and the big reason why was because when I was young, I heard he has Parkinson's disease. I mean, and he actually wrote a book called Lucky Man. So, and I've heard very few like interviews, and he actually went to U.S. Senate, and he didn't take his pills. So he went to U.S. Senate, saying how serious Parkinson's is, how much it needs funding, people need to have affordable medication without taking his pills. So he shakes a lot, or at least you should shake a lot just to begin with. But he just went. He was like losing control. Like he had no control basically, and I just thought like he was a good role model for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people, not even necessarily with Parkinson's disease, but when I got my disease, I thought he was really cool, and I never thought he said that he's a lucky man, and he would always be pretty positive about it. To be honest, especially when I was really sick, I never really understood why. I never understood how he was so positive, but when I got my ileostomy bag when I was like 16, so that's 8 years ago, I don't know, I thought it was I started to understand why he thought that way. I think he met a lot of great people because of it,
I think also the fact that I think he had an outlook, it could be worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's just, it's like, well, I'm still here, still breathing kind of thing.
Exactly.
And,
yeah.
It's just one minor, I mean, if I'm just trying to think from maybe his perspective.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say it's a minor setback because you have to you basically have to change your life for it, and it literally is like a life altering disease, but it's not so much what it takes away from you, but it's what it gives you, which I think is something that you have to understand, is a really positive thing about sometimes those kind of things. And it's always looking for the silver lining in things. Funny enough, as I learned it in Stuart Little too.
Stuart Little too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hugh Laurie.
I can't.
And Michael J. Fox.
What? What?
Michael J. Fox and Hugh Laurie's in that movie.
I can't remember Stuart Little too for the life of me. I mean,
because there was like a line about like silver linings, and you gotta find the silver lining in anything, and that kind of stuff.
Michael J. Fox do the voice?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's.
Okay. You didn't know that?
No, I mean I haven't seen the movie since it came out, but like,
yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Oh, it's cool, man. And so I didn't have that long to see him. I only maybe saw him for like 10 seconds, but like I said, I had this whole speech planned, but I just dwindled it down to, "You've always been my hero." I said, "Hey, Michael, I'm Michael. You've always been my hero." Take the picture. It's a pretty nice picture. I'll post it on the Hat Trick Instagram and Twitter, which I think I've already done, but I'll do it for now. And then he's like, "Thanks, Michael." And that him saying my name, I cried.
I knew it.
I cried right after. Like I was like walking away, and I'm like, I did it. I saw him, and I honestly I couldn't stop crying. And then and yeah, I don't know. It's cool. I've been wanting to see him for such a long time, so to see him was, I don't know. It's just means a lot to me.
I know.
It means a lot to me.
I'm very happy you saw him. Just like,
Thanks.
Oh man, when you told me like, yo, I'm meeting Michael J. Fox, I'm like, yo,
yeah,
it's a fucking big moment. One of my fondest memories of when I actually saw the movies. You lent me your copies because I remember.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. On VHS. I did a marathon.
Oh, what?
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, I remember.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you don't remember this?
You I kind of remember. It sounds vaguely familiar. Blending
you had them on
stuff.
Yeah, you had them on VHS.
Okay.
And I remember I watched 1 and 2 like back to back one night, and then afterwards the third one I watched like the next night.
Oh, cool.
But you're like, yeah, Michael J. Fox is in this, and then I'm like, what? And I'm like, who's that? It's like, oh, he's like, it's like my favorite actor. And then I went home that night, and I just popped in the first one, and I was like, it's a fucking sick movie. And then after the second one, the second one's my personal favorite because I love like the stuff they're like, oh, the alternate time.
The alternate reality part is so cool.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
And I've always was bitter about the third one because the way it ends, I'm like, and I was kind of craving more. I'm just like,
I know, it's usually wanting so much more.
I'm like, no, I want go somewhere else.
I know,
go on another adventure. So that's why I was never able to like forgive the third one. But I'm like, it was a good film.
It was a good film.
Like it was good because and it was enjoyable. But I'm like, oh man, like I want him to go somewhere else with that.
I want. You know what?
I swear to God, if Hollywood starts to because they're remaking a lot of shit. If they try to remake that film, I will fucking snap. Excuse my French, but I will fucking snap. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe we have different opinions of that, but no, and I'm glad you like it. I mean, it's one of those movies where a lot of people have seen it, probably listen to this, but if you haven't, which I do come across, it's kind of like one of the first questions I ask people. I'm like, have you seen Back to the Future? Like,
yeah,
no.
It's kind of come up in my life in not awkward scenarios, but it's like I obviously you showed me it. Yeah, and then I love the films. I had to do like an essay on the film and stuff like that, and all the different like themes and stuff like and everything that's been like present. Yeah, it's quite an enjoyable movie. I remember we went to go watch the 30th. We watched the 30th.
Oh man, that was so cool. They in theaters.
They're bringing them all back, and I'm like, that was.
Yeah, I wish I saw the third one too. But
we saw what 1 and 2.
1 and 2, yeah. 1 and 2, which is still pretty cool.
That was
my opinion. With the first one's better, but it just like a tightly. I think it's the first one's more perfect movie in my opinion, except for the ending. Except for even though the ending's not that bad, isn't bad. It's just a perfect ending. I'm trying to
remember the ending.
So the ending is like to spoil it, a 34-year-old movie or a 33-year-old movie, but the end. So he goes. Obviously back to his time and everything kind of switches. So his mom is kind of more social, more happy. His dad is more confident. Like, yes, exactly. She's like his dad's more confident. He has a book, and then the one I can kind of accept that because they kind of prelude to the whole fact that
he's a pushover.
He's a pushover. He doesn't like revealing his own things. Like he doesn't want to reveal that he wrote science fiction stuff before in the past with Marty. Yeah. And then he's like, okay, no. He's like, now I'm a big accomplished writer because I actually revealed it. The one hookup is the whole thing about Biff cleaning their car and being basically their maid. Yeah. Even though Biff sexually assaulted Lorraine, which was not probably, it's very not of 2018.
It's very, not endorsed. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause he did that. And then afterwards, I mean, that's a pretty good revenge. It's just like, yeah,
you're
but cleaning my car.
I know,
Biff? Like more like bitch.
Yeah, fair. I mean, it's like it's more like funny, but it's just not realistic, obviously.
Yeah, I feel that.
Even though, I mean, I know the whole movie's not realistic. But it's just not.
My favorite thing about does it go? I forget. Back to the Future. It goes part 2, not episode 2. Part 2. They recasted.
To Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, but it makes sense because it's a different reality.
Yeah, that's true. But the only thing
maybe she got different genetic traits. From
the only
her
thing
parents.
is that in the first one they end off where the second one begins, and that was different actress. Your logic would have been good except for that part.
The fucking editors, they cut it wrong.
I know they did. That's why they had to do the second one all over again, the beginning. But yeah.
Can you imagine if like some doctor just comes to you and just like, we gotta go to the future, it's your kids, and like and you're like, fuck.
Fuck. Let's do it. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm ready to be engulfed in this adventure. But yeah, aside from that, it was a cool experience. I'm definitely never gonna ever forget it. Got a frame and everything, and yeah, it was cool. Like, it was obviously nice seeing Leo and Gabriel, Leo's brother.
You used to always see me, man. It's always a fucking pleasure.
I know, but it's still nice.
It's always nice going on these things. But like, yeah, Fan Expo is always I want to try the other conventions.
Yeah, like
eventually.
Comic-Con, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend of mine, and she's like, "Oh yeah, there's like, well, there's Comic Con, like the big, like there's like the big ones like San Diego and New York,
Yeah.
and stuff like that." But she was saying like, "Oh, check out like YetiCon or something that's up
Oh
in."
shit. What's YetiCon?
I have no idea. She's like, "Check it out, it's a good one," because she likes to cosplay and do stuff like that.
There's
I'm
also the Anime Expo.
like, yeah, Anime North and
Anime
stuff.
North, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I would go to that one. I mean, I like my anime and stuff
That's,
like
that's
that.
definitely a one for Anthony.
Yeah.
Who was just on our episode 7.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever went. I think he wanted to go in here, but I'm just like, no, I don't know. I feel like
From even though I'm not a big anime person, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool. Like some of the events I've heard are like they sound pretty fun.
fuck, man. The only thing I took away from Fan Expo was all the goddamn body pillows of
Yep.
Oh my god.
So many. There was a Goku one. Where I'm
I
like,
was
what
just
the
like I felt my childhood felt offended.
I know.
I'm just like, why is there a body pillow of Goku? Why is he pulling down his pants? What the fuck is this? I'm like,
So there's one person is carried this big, like just from the back, it looked like a shield,
what's
right?
that?
Like this big shield. I don't just a person,
Ooh, who's doing this?
a random
dude?
cosplayer, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm like, what? How did they let this person in? You could literally kill somebody with that big
Was it
ass
like
shield.
a riot shield?
No,
What do you mean?
it was the bumper of the DeLorean.
Oh, that thing.
He was
Yeah.
carrying around the bumper of the DeLorean with it signed. Like 3 spots. I'm like, what the? How much does that cost him? And
that's
also,
amazing.
that's so cool.
Look
That's like
out
one of
for
the
that thing.
coolest. That's one of the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Look out for that on eBay within the next 10 years.
Oh god, it's like I'd easily go for like 10 million, in my opinion.
No.
Yeah,
I want to go for 10 million.
I think 10 million.
No. It'll go for like realistically,
Yeah,
probably
Let's-
under 100,000. I swear to
I
God. I swear
disagree.
to God.
Okay, maybe
let
not.
me
Okay,
tell you-
10 million's too.
let me tell you
too
why.
high, let's be
If
honest,
it was
but
the
it's somewhere
part,
between ours.
if it was the part of the DeLorean prop that was used on the movie,
Yeah. Okay, then maybe
that would
that's
up
fair.
the value a lot, because you're also signing a piece of like metal, and then you got to validate the signatures, which obviously they're real, but
Yeah.
it's over time, and the signatures.
Well, let's
like,
just say that Michael J. Fox or Christopher Lloyd or whatever, unfortunately, knock on wood, even though it's not wood,
This is a plastic.
Yeah.
Okay, and they let's say
croak,
yeah.
and like that's kind of worth something.
I mean, at that time, it would be like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
crazy.
10 years from now.
Yeah, 10 years. Well,
This is all hypothetical.
That's hypothetical.
This is all
Let's not get
hypothetical.
depressed.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So that's been Fan Expo, and next year, guys, I think you guys should check it out. Even though if you're not the biggest nerd like maybe me or
no,
Leo.
I think it's a good convention for. I mean,
yeah.
like everyone could enjoy it. I'm actually gonna bring my little cousins next year.
Oh,
They're-
nice.
They're very excited because they love all their gaming and stuff. I told
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic for that kind
Oh
of
my
stuff.
god! I told
yeah.
them like, yeah, they have like station set up for like Fortnite.
Oh,
and
even
stuff.
like VR stuff too, which is cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna and they're like Fortnite's there. I'm like, yeah, Fortnite's
You can play
there.
Fortnite anywhere.
You can play
It's
Fortnite.
free.
It's on the Switch. Yeah, so they want to go. I'm gonna probably bring them for like a day. And,
Oh, cool.
Hopefully I don't
Smart.
lose them. I'm gonna they're like
You gotta get leashes.
yeah, basically. Here, come here.
All right, man. So we're gonna go to our second topic. Now it's definitely in the hat. Okay, I'm hoping I pull
Don't look
one
at
of
it.
them.
Why do you look
Okay,
at the
I'm
hat?
not gonna look at it.
I don't look at the hat. I always
Okay.
just draw it around. You just picked up the same one from before.
No, I didn't. No, I
Jackass.
definitely didn't. Okay, this is one of yours.
Is it
Oh no, it's one of mine. Which school is better, York or Humber?
really? Humber.
Yeah, it's pretty
Humber.
simple.
That was a pretty. At the end of that topic.
All right, fuck it. We're gonna go for another one. This is the real second topic.
Is this a mulligan?
Yes, a mulligan.
Because like, okay, before we even go on to that,
Yeah.
just before
Why
that,
is it better?
why is it better?
Yeah.
Humber just feels like more of a tight knit community. Like everything is connected. Like there's the chefs the people that are in the culinary part of the school.
Yeah.
At least I'm just talking from my perspective. I don't know about because you go to Lakeshore.
I go
went to
Lakeshore.
North.
Yeah.
Like the chefs have their own restaurant. They cook and
pretty
stuff like
cool,
that.
yeah.
The firefighters there.
I have to do like a press release for that. Restaurant they have there. I forgot what it's called.
Oh yeah.
I forgot what it's called. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Food was shit. I didn't.
You had it?
No, I just looked at it. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried, but
you go.
but like everyone's like they got stuff doing like the TV like the broadcast students are doing the media for
Yeah.
the school. The Like film kids are doing like, well, we're just depressed. So, but we don't do that.
Yeah.
But the BR, like the broadcast kids, they're doing stuff. Like everyone's kind of connected in the school and like practicing their professions in the college, right?
Yes.
And everyone's kind of see everyone growing. York just felt like a very disconnected society. It was just like everyone's
Pretty
just
much
on their grind, just doing whatever, and it's like.
Well, I guess it depends on what kind of program you're in for York.
There's like security bulletins every
Oh,
other.
God.
Like
I think I still get those.
you still get. I'm
Yeah.
like I am unsubscribed. I'm just like
Smart.
I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
Like it's just disgusting.
No, well, like, so you essentially took the same program at York
What's up?
because you took film at
I took
York.
cinema media studies.
Cinema media studies.
So it's more of
Okay.
a theoretical
Okay.
program. Complete waste of time.
Why was it a complete waste of time?
Because I mean, it helped in some aspects. I'm like, oh, like some of the like, I'm like, oh, maybe I would have never looked at film that way. And then afterwards, you know, you just start looking at film and from actually making a film, and then you decide what choices would I have made in this scenario. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you learn like you do something, and then afterwards, once you do something, you can learn from other people that have done it.
Yeah.
Right. So why do I have to learn? Why do I have to study something of a theoretical thing that this person may have done? Do you know what I mean? Like I directed it. Like it's like I directed a film. All right. Okay, this decision maybe wasn't the best. This decision wasn't. And then afterwards, you start questioning like, oh, why? If you watch a movie, it's like, why did the director have that person deliver the line like this?
Yeah.
Or like that.
Funny enough, actually, I thought it was a really good discussion we had the other day was the fact that Robert Zemeckis showed Tom Wilson and Crispin Glover other films to kind of reference like how they should.
I still think that's
act.
odd. Yeah.
Why? But why?
I think that's because now you're putting this preset on your actors. They're not a blank slate. I mean,
yeah, but nobody's a blank slate though.
no one's a blank slate. Yes, they're all bringing like the different experiences and stuff. But coming into the project that you're directing, it's I mean, my outlook is I want the actors to have I have a clue of what their characters are, but I want to morph what they are into something else, like together.
Yes.
Right? You showing them an interpretation of another actor that's doing a role, right? And it's like this fine graded thing. It's like you're funneling an ideology, right? It's, in my opinion, it's kind of a little bit lazy because you're saying, I want you to do something similar to how this person's done it, but that person has their own experiences and their own ideologies that other director told them to act like or bring it to like this or experimented, right? So it's this whole long chain of command, right? Instead of saying
it's like kind of it's in a way like broken telephone in a way.
it's kind of like broken telephone, right?
Yeah.
Instead of you're taking your actor and it's like you have your other actor. It's like this is what you want. This is what this other person wants. Okay, let's figure out how can we go about doing this. And then sometimes you might find something that's like magical that and you kind of build like this relationship between your two actors instead of having one guy pretend he's like this character and this other guy pretending that this other character. You create this dynamic that doesn't really exist because even in Back to the Future, like you kind of see like like Biff was the douche, and like Marty's the hero, right? And it's very archetypal characters,
Sure.
but together like there was like there was some synergy, right? But it didn't there was not enough to like at least justify that. Okay, like it's so tightly wound. Do you know what I mean? Like it could have been tighter.
I think in part 2 it's more tighter. In part one, I can see more what you're saying. Yeah.
But in part 2, in part 2, they've already developed what their characters.
Yeah,
are,
it's true. Yeah,
right.
That's true.
So now it's like, all right, we had this.
You're going on personal experience.
Exactly. So bringing it back to what I said, Zemeckis is bringing them to these other films to get an experience. So now on the second one, remember what you did in the first film? Yeah, now channel that. Yeah. That makes sense because those are the characters you played.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
And now build off of that. Build off yourselves. And then intertwine. Then by the time the third film comes along, like they're super tight knit.
They're super they're very very juxtaposed.
Yeah. But I'm just saying like in the first film, like if they just I'm just saying it's kind of awkward he gave those directing decisions.
Well, like I kind of disagree in a way. Like I know, dude, I know you're like the film. I know you study film. I know you do film. So I know it's like kind of like telling you how you should do.
Well, that's the thing is, it's not. I'm not right.
Fair.
It's just subjective. It's
sure.
just it's just like, what do you?
Well, I guess everyone, and what I believe, Leo,
yes,
is I believe everyone learns a little bit differently. So, for instance, athletes do this all the time. They watch film. They don't only watch what they do well or what they did poorly and how they can fix them, but they also look at other people do things.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, let's just say Austin Matthews will look at Sidney Crosby.
Mm-hmm. And how to like
how to like work in the corner, how to be defensively responsible, and that kind of thing. Crosby is a generational talent, so it's hard to say, okay, I want you to be like a generational talent, obviously.
Yeah.
But there are things you can pick off what they're doing. You're like, okay, this is in this situation, instead of going right behind the net, let's just say I waited out front. And then I waited till he came up front. Then I took the puck from him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It is a little bit situational, which is hard to plan for. But
that's like countering someone. That's just.
Well, that's also you're also bouncing off other actors too, right?
You're not really emulating. Like Robert Zemeckis was more so in the realm of saying like, I want you to. Of what you're telling me,
I wouldn't say emulating.
This. Well, you're saying
he used it as like references. Like, okay, like this is okay. You know what I mean? Like this in this kind of situation, I want you to say like, "You ever seen this movie?" No, I haven't seen this movie. Okay, I'm gonna show you this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still think that's.
Well, it's can be hard to. It could be like I understand like there's also like I know Lisa's an actor, so she has like games. So she'll be like, I want you to be really angry. So there's a game where you push your hands together.
Yeah.
And like you just start yelling your line basically, and you just keep pushing your line like while you're saying your line. Let's just say like I hate you. You keep yelling it and you keep trying to push. So when you eventually like actually like not knock them down, but like just get really brute force, you're trying to mimic that exact kind of feeling. So there are games in a way to get what you're saying.
Yeah, but
that's more natural.
That's channeling something within yourself kind of thing, right? It's you're saying, I want you to get angry. What does that take within you?
Well, everything is learned though.
Yeah, it's learned.
It's learned. So
but it's like, but from her scenario, you're building that out of yourself, right? With someone.
Yeah.
Right? And you're learning, they're learning. Right, I'm saying with Robert Zemeckis. I'm not saying he's wrong, but I'm just saying having them reference is like, have you seen this movie?
Yes.
And it's like they say no. All right, we're gonna watch this movie. Now you're putting this idea. You're dropping this idea in the actor's head. It's like, okay, so now I have to act like this character. Perfect example.
Yeah.
The Solo movie that dropped.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. So that movie, trash. Ish.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Forgettable, which is bad for a Star Wars movie.
That actor needed acting coaches on set.
Yeah, but most actors do that apparently.
I don't know about that. I mean, it depends, I guess. I mean, but listen, this kid was, and just to bring back the references, he had to reference acting as Harrison Ford acting as Han Solo.
Mm-hmm.
Broken telephone. It's like, okay, you have to act like someone, but like that's different
though. That's direct. That's like that's a direct person. Obviously, that's
yeah, but it's still somewhat loosely applies in the sense that you're still having to bounce off someone's original idea, instead of fundamentally just growing your own. Like if I was directing you, right?
Okay.
And there was someone in the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like it's like, okay, this person, like you're gonna have like a confrontation or something. It's not gonna be like if I know in my head, it's not gonna be a super
emotional.
No, a super aggressive confrontation, right? But I'd be like, try to approach him like he owes you money,
Okay.
Right? But like let's say try to approach him like he have to owe him like 15, like he owes you like $15, right?
Okay.
It's not a huge amount, right?
Sure.
So you might approach it like how would you go about it?
Maybe like assertively.
Like assertive, right? And then afterwards, you kind of maybe like try to gauge that, and it's just like, okay, like try to, you know, it's just like, okay. And then afterwards, okay, that's okay, that was cool. Okay, let's try a different way. Let's say what happens? He owes you like $1 million.
Yeah.
Right. Then and he's months behind. Then you're probably getting more aggressive, right?
Yeah.
And you're just trying different things to build with them.
Sure.
Because then you let that actor figure it out. You let them figure it out. It's just like, okay, this guy owes me $1 million. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Or like, this guy owes me $15. I'm gonna make a passive aggressive remark. You know?
I see what you're saying.
That's just my like thing.
I see what you're saying. I think sometimes people don't take direction exactly well. Although that's pretty clear. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah. But still, like sometimes people just like to have like reference points. Is like, okay, I mean, it depends. That's how this person did it. So I'm not gonna exactly directly do it what they're doing, but just kind of okay. I understand sort of what he's saying. Like it's a range. You have creative input in that range.
Yeah.
Now people, you might be, and also ultimately too, while you think you're giving the actor creative free reign, you're really not, because you're saying what happens. You're giving them a very specific scenario, and it's very specific lines. Unless it's completely improv, you still you have your own image of what you want him to be. Now, I guess the actor can change that image too, and also make it his own. But still, you still have your own image. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Fair enough.
I love how this went from. I just like I'm smiling because it's like which school is better, Humber or York?
Yeah, it went into this whole other topic.
Well, let me tell you something, folks. I learned that at Humber.
That's right. I know. God damn it. God damn you, York University.
They're still on strike? I don't think so.
No, they're not on strike. No, yeah, but I'm gonna just say it quickly. Like Humber is definitely better by far. I took psychology at York. And honestly, psychology was not good. It was not good. Like some classes were.
You really gotta love it. You really gotta. You gotta love fucked up people.
No, that too, but also okay. The way I view psychology is now some people might like they might cringe at this, but I look at psychology as like looking at a crime scene and only seeing one small part of the room. So you're looking only generally at the individual and how his brain is. Maybe trying to get his motives and everything like that. But you're not looking at other external factors like his situation, how people around him feel, his money, how much money is this person making. You know what I mean? It's generally
why is money a factor, Michael?
Money is a
because
factor
we live in a capitalist society that's run by the Rothschilds.
No, but like it is a factor. We could say, it's not a factor.
It is if you make it a factor.
If you're poor, if you make very little money, money is definitely a factor in your overall depression, overall psyche.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Here's the thing, and I think money gets a lot of flack. It means a lot, but it also means fuck all. You're not depressed because you don't make a lot of money.
Well, if you're trying to make ends meet, then you're gonna be depressed.
Well, that's where the depression comes in. It's like you're depressed because you're hungry.
Yeah.
And you're depressed because your electricity is gonna like run out. Your hydro is gonna be shut off and all that other stuff. Yeah. And you're depressed because you need those amenities. And yes, maybe you don't make a lot of money, but it's because of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
but
those are. But it's because of money. Like that's the root cause.
It is. It is. But if you say like, okay, it's just this, and that, right? Yeah. Because it's just a tangible. I don't know. It's just. I feel like I'm not making my point. Like in my head, it sounded really great. And what my point was.
That happens to me every day.
But basically, a lot of people like to point their fact that like, oh, like I'm not making enough.
Well, like, yeah, everyone generally feels like that. Like, oh, I'm not making enough money, and honestly, that's fine if you believe in that. And like I said, everyone believes in that. But the thing is that it's not that big of a deal. But for some people, it is. Yeah. And that's a big cost. Anyway, my point is just that. I mean, I didn't get that far to psychology. I got like 2 years into it, and I just thought, oh my God, get me the fuck out of here. just get me out.
Say less, my guy. Say less, my child.
I took 2 years off, and I took public relations in Humber Lakeshore, and I'm going into my second year now. And my first year was honestly great. It was honestly so good. I loved Humber. I know what you're saying about the whole like tight knit kind of group, and it's cool, man. It's cool. I like doing what I'm doing. I'm finally feels like I'm doing the right thing. The only thing is that now I've been kind of struggling with this for the last couple of weeks, Leo. We're gonna get back into my therapy sessions again.
Oh man. Okay, talk to me, buddy. I'll write down. Get the notebook out.
Get the notebook out. Where's the pen? Where's the fucking
the pencil?
Is the fact that like it feels like I'm going down the right path, but I just don't know where it leads. I don't know where I'm
buddy,
going.
give me a nice high five because that's my life right now.
Yeah, like I feel like you more than anyone, not more than anyone, but just you would understand because, and I guess in all fairness, probably everyone listening right now probably feel the same way. They don't ultimately know where they're gonna go. Oh,
I totally, completely agree.
Yeah,
like I did the 3 years at Humber, and I love the filmmaking and stuff like that, and creating. But my interests are so scattered, like everywhere. Like I'm like, oh, I love this. I'm like, I love that. And I was just like learning shit. Yes. You know, like I'm teaching myself like how to do Photoshop and
that's cool
and stuff like that. Because I'm like, oh, this is cool. I can do this to imagery and like
I think that's what school gives you. More than a diploma, and more than a diploma in a way, it gives you confidence, I think.
Yeah, so I'm just like I love the just filmmaking, creating, and all this other stuff, and I'm just like dabbling my fingers and everything, and
that's cool, man.
But I know what you mean. Like you just like I'm going down the right path. I'm like, okay, I like this shit.
Yes.
Like I like
what I'm doing.
I like this stuff. You know? But it's just okay. It's like where is it gonna go?
Yeah.
And like I have a game plan, but I'm just like let's just figure it out. Let's just. I think you gotta just kind of just let loose of the wheel and just like all right, like this is what's gonna happen.
And that's it's not to say that having goals and maybe aspirations are bad, because they definitely aren't a bad thing. Because I think it's good to have like, okay, at this time 5 years now, I want to live by myself, for instance, which is a good goal. But the thing is that you never really know how it's gonna work out and how life's gonna come about. What opportunity comes up? Maybe let's just say you can move in by yourself a year from now. You probably wouldn't expect that, obviously, right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, my goal is to be able to move out on my own at 23, and I mean, that went the hell really fast. I mean, this was my goal when I was like maybe like 15 or whatever.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, and then I'm like, 23, I'll be able to move out on my own, and then
housing prices went up,
and then the market went to shits, and then I see like all my successful friends that are like living on their own, and I'm just like, oh, you guys are killing it. And then, and I'm like, wait a second, laundry, cooking your own meals? I don't know how to do any of that shit. Like I know how to make scrambled eggs, and I'm incapable of.
Dude, you know how to make scrambled egg? You don't even scramble it. You don't even break it up.
I know. It's like you imagine an omelet that hasn't been turned. That's what I make. I just make like pretty much picture the pan. It's just yellow. It's just an egg. It's just I can scramble that shit up. It's just like that's it. Call it a day. Because listen. You get scrambled eggs. It's everywhere. Like I like to. Oh man, I'm just thinking about some scrambled eggs. I'm getting hungry a little bit. Not gonna lie. But like it's just you make some scrambled. I might cook some later on tonight. Who knows?
Good.
But you just make the scrambled eggs. Put some nice sriracha sauce on it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Good. I put ketchup on my eggs. People judge me because I put ketchup.
You know what, man? I think that's a good idea.
Ketchup on yeah. Yo, you know what's good? You put cheddar cheese.
Dude, it's cheddar cheese.
I used to cook my eggs with pepper oil.
Pepper oil?
Yeah,
shit,
man.
that sounds really good.
But I got really fat because of that. I used to like pepper oil and like peppers, and it was like embedded into the.
Fuck, that sounds really good.
Man, I got to drink some water because my mouth is like my mouth is salivating because I'm just fucking thinking of like scrambled eggs.
Oh God! All right, well, I think you know what. In all fairness, and just ending on that topic, both me and Leo like Humber better. If you like York more, you know what? You're completely entitled to your opinion. I'm really happy. Me and Leo are really happy that you like York more. But unfortunately, you're wrong. Third topic, Leo, is yours.
Oh man, I like how we're just like, okay, let's like end of that topic, and then we just end up going on this like
20 minutes at least.
Yeah, I like that. All right, let's feel out this last topic. Let's see.
I'm gonna drink some water in the meantime.
Yeah. You know what's funny? We're almost like an hour into our podcast, and some people are saying our podcast is too long. Too fucking bad.
You can literally do anything. Listen to a podcast, though. I don't understand.
If you've gotten this far in the podcast, give yourself a pat on the back. You're
a true friend of the show, true fan of the show.
Yeah.
Although even if you listen to like 1 minute, we appreciate it.
If you got to this part of the podcast and you're still listening, text me, just DM me and just type in shululu and whatever and just spell that out. And if you got this
comment on our latest picture on Instagram
and just write and write your rendition of the spelling shublilu.
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 How do you know how to spell that?
I know, that's the thing. I want to know how people would spell it on their own. Shublilu.
But then your image of it would be tainted by other people, Leo.
What do you mean? What?
I'm relating it back to the acting thing.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, I've been filling up this hat long enough. Let's
don't get it too wet.
It's been such a long time. Okay. All right, let's figure out this topic here. Let's see.
All right.
That's a nice ASMR.
Can it go any faster? What's this?
This is one of yours.
All right.
What really grinds your gears?
Oh, I put this in today.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
What really grinds your gear, apparently. Gear. Just the one gear.
Okay. I haven't run right away, but I don't know about you.
I have too many.
Fuck.
Too many, man. Okay, let me tell you.
You guys are in for a long podcast today.
Oh, buddy. Okay, let me tell you. And it just goes based off just where I temporarily work. We're not going to tell. No, do not.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Okay. Fucking dysfunctional families. Like, by that, I mean, like, listen, everyone's family is a little bit dysfunctional. What I mean is families that have their kids in charge, like little kids in charge or whatever.
Okay. Oh, you mean like they're crying and they're whining?
So I do so I do like a lot of customer service, and that's been my job for like the last since ever. And I've seen customer service and whatever. And
everyone kind of deals with customer service.
Everyone does customer service
in a way.
You have to have oh my God. Anyways.
You're getting a migraine just thinking about it.
I am. I'm rubbing my fucking temples because I see these weak parents. These weak parents walk in with their kids that are yelling and screaming, and these kids and the parents are bending to these kids' wills. And I'm like, you're an adult. You're an adult. Why are you bending to the will of these kids? Kids are like, I want this. I want that. I'm like, yo, if I did that at their age, the only thing I would get is a fresh like backhand to the face. Actually, no, my parents wouldn't do that. But like they would give me the eye. They would give me the look. That's like then don't fuck with me. One wrong move. And so help me God, you're gonna taste knuckles. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. My parents were very, very nice and accommodating, and they were less like, listen.
Or worst of all, you would go home.
Yeah, you'd be like,
if you complain one more time, we're gonna.
We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. Do you want to? Do you want to do this?
That was the most effective one for me. We don't have to do this. Yeah, we can just go home. And I'm like, okay, fuck, I shut up.
Like think about it, like that would make your parents' day. They didn't have to do that. Think they want to bring you places? No. It's like they think they
worked a 40-hour job. Like,
and now they gotta entertain your ass. No. So anyways, these kids would come in at my job and I'm talking to the parents. And I'm like, okay, what's the situation? What are you gonna think? And the kids are answering for the parents or whatever. And I'm looking at this kid like the fuck? Like, do you have the money? Like, do you like?
That's right.
And the mothers and the fathers are just like looking at me like I was just depressed. This one lady today, I felt
you worked today too. Oh,
yeah, I worked today.
I completely forgot to ask you about that.
Oh man, I just saw the pain in her eyes, man. Like, okay, I'm just gonna have a vasectomy tomorrow because, like, like this kid was just jumping around. She's trying to talk to me, and the
movies. Nope.
Yeah. I work at a movie theater.
Yeah,
congratulations.
The movie theater is not a good place.
When I'm not on set, if I'm not on a movie set or just like working in like actual cool environments with adults. I work in a movie theater and I got to deal with like just dumbass people that I just have no idea how they got this far in life because I swear none of them could tie their shoelaces. But anyways, apart from that, dysfunctional families really grinds my gears because it's like, listen, hit your kids or threaten to hit your kids. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, it is. It's perfectly fine. You got to hit them at least once in life, just once.
Disagree.
Just once, just once, hard enough that they
Leo.
that they know like shit, like that they're capable of doing some damage. No, they're capable of doing some damage, you know. But then after that, you don't hit them, but you just give them that threat, like listen, if you thought the first one was bad, you can, the second, like the sequel is gonna be fucking even.
I know,
more
like
brutal.
I know a lot of people listening to this have probably maybe have had some kind of, what's the right word?
Abuse, like
Yeah, I guess
no,
abuse,
it's like
abuse.
no,
Yeah.
it's like proper abuse. You need like
That's not proper
yeah,
abuse.
like think about it. Like it was
what about love? You fuck.
like, listen,
what about teach your kids love?
You teach
like,
your kids love, but
like
you also
respect,
yeah,
love.
yeah,
You don't have
respect.
to. You don't have to hit anybody to have respect.
You gotta respect these hands, or else you're gonna.
I respect
catch
you for the most part without you hitting me.
Yeah, I know.
Son of a bitch.
I want to punch you in the throat today after you fucking shot me in the eye with the fucking gun.
I'm gonna post that on Instagram.
Yeah, but that's one thing that grinds my gears because I just saw this mother. She came to me and she was just so broken. And I felt so bad for her because like you could see like she had like the bags under her eyes, and her kid's just like a kid looked at me. He's like Leo, and I'm just like I looked. I'm like I was shook. I'm like I was like what? And he's just like. And it's like, Mom, you got a brother named Leo.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then Mom just was like, he's just like, just two tickets to this film.
Oh God.
Like she was just fucking broken. This kid's like running around, and she just had like no emotional energy. And I'm just like, and I felt for that. Like I'm just like, I felt for him. I was like, why don't your husband pull out?
Leo. God damn it, Leo. Having a child is a gift, but I know sometimes it's hard. It's hard to.
Okay, another thing that grinds my gears.
Yeah.
I
have one. Like I think I say off the top of my head.
Okay, you go, and then I'll.
People who drive slow in the left-hand lane.
Holy
my
shit.
God, it bothers me so damn much.
I think just people that just drive slow in general. Like I understand.
I disagree. And if it's in the right lane, it's fine.
No, I understand. No, listen. I understand you want to drive the speed limit.
Yes.
That's cool.
Go in the right-hand lane.
That's cool, yeah. But like there's some people that literally just they floor it at 40. They're just like 40 and it's like 60 kilometers that the speed limit is. It's posted.
You mean they'll go 40 and a 60?
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Where did you get your fucking license out of a cereal box?
Yeah,
did you like where are you where are you going?
Oh my no, it just bothers me, man. Like I think it was an Ontario government like counselor or something like that was saying like the number one problem with driving or with what tendencies in people driving, the number one problem for her was speeding. Disagree.
Who's
I forgot who it was. The main I took Young Drivers of Canada. A lot of money, kind of worth it. The most important thing in Young Drivers of Canada you learn is spatial awareness.
Yep.
If everyone is going the exact same pace, you're just driving like in a box. If somebody swerves into your lane or swerves into the other lane, everyone's screwed. If there's one lane to like for slow drivers, one lane for fast drivers, it's so much easier. I don't know why people don't abide by the rules of the road.
Of like left lane is like
the police don't stop people who are going too slow either. Like you can do that.
Yeah, but they're technically safer because you're not speeding.
You're not safer though, because if people are going the speed limit, some shit happens. And you're going like
they're breaking the flow of traffic. Is what you're saying.
Exactly, they're breaking the flow of traffic,
that.
and like you don't have to abide by the speed limit.
Yeah,
cops are like, what the fuck are you saying, Michael? Take that off your recording now.
Well,
no,
listen,
I won't. You don't have to. I'm gonna
tell you something right now, police. You can fuck the police.
God damn it, NWA. All right, save it for another podcast, Leo. All right, but seriously, like you just follow the flow of traffic. That's number one rule.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's my big pet peeve probably. But what about yours? You have another one?
I was just gonna say like pretty much just people in general. Just like I like
people. Though.
I'm such
for the most part.
I'm a judgmental asshole. Like I'm gonna be honest.
Everyone's judgmental though.
Like No, but like I'm a judgmental, like an unhealthy. Like I'll make stories about people just for like just personal amusement. Just like I'll just look at someone and be like, that person collects fireflies and sticks like cucumbers up their butt. I don't know. Just freaking
creative with your stories, I guess.
Just like wow. No, I mean I've worked so much customer service.
Yeah.
That I literally can just point out problems before they arise. I can just look at someone and I can. This is gonna sound like a dick, but fuck it, like whatever. I can just look at someone. I'm like, that person's gonna give me a problem. They have the look. They have the
you could
the face.
That's kind of
they have the body, right down to the body type, the way they're standing, their body language. I'm like, this person is just gonna give me some brain damage.
Yeah.
And then after they show up, they start talking, and I gotta put on the fake customer service voice, which sounds something like this. Hey, how's it going? Are you enjoying your stay today? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Oh wow. Did you have that minor inconvenience? Let me help you out with that. Meanwhile, inside, I'm just like,
honestly, okay. It's kind of similar to customer service, but it's not only for working. It's for just in general too.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty friendly guy. I have a pretty like a tone like, hey, how are you doing today? Good.
Yeah.
Like, non-assuming, I think is the right word. People can be very frustrated sometimes, and they can direct it towards other people. That's my other big pet peeve.
Oh, like I just don't know how to handle stress.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm not gonna really ever raise my voice to a other person, especially if they did nothing wrong to me. I'm never gonna do that. Or I'm never gonna like sound. I might be a little bit serious, and that might make me sound a little bit pissed off, but I'm not. I'm definitely not pissed off.
Yeah.
But people like can't handle their emotions properly. Yes. I can't handle my emotions properly personally, like internally, but I can't. I don't bring that out to other people. That's my other biggest pet peeve too. Bringing your own problems to other people.
I'm sometimes.
I know it's hypocritical because probably a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
But it just happens so often, especially in like the customer service role.
Yeah.
And I mean, and also just like in families and shit like that too. But
with at least with customer service, at least like I'll try to be as fake sympathetic as possible. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry that it actually happened to you, to a certain degree, and then after it just becomes sarcasm. Like,
you're a bad person.
No, but like it's just like it's like working in a movie theater. You get a lot of stupid people. Like it's like, come on, I'm late for my movie. Well, you should have left earlier. Like, how was?
No, I know that's true. In that kind of like field, like yeah, you honestly like
it's
you're late for your movie, then you should have left it earlier.
It's just like stupid questions.
And again, I mean, you don't know. Like maybe they have like a almost near car accident, or maybe they have like some kind of family.
Or they come
issue.
to my movie theater, they say the name of the location. It's just like, is this location? Like the actual location of the movie theater, and I'm like, oh, I hope it is. I've only been working here for
like we're showing up. They've just been paying me.
Like, and then our movie theater has IMAX, and they're like, how do I know which movie has IMAX? And I literally, this happened today, and I literally said, well, if you look up on the board, it'll say IMAX beside the title. They looked at it for like 10 minutes. They're like, we can't find it. I'm like, are you fucking like really? Are you fucking like? Sorry, miss. You want to just look up at the board just one more time? Look up at the board here, and it's like, you see that? See that title that's coming right there? It says, what's that? IMAX. Oh,
you don't know if they don't speak English. That's why I don't get bothered.
No, she's
spoke English. Okay,
like,
fair.
Fluid.
Or she didn't have reading glasses on or whatever.
No, she fucking like she was more than capable.
Okay,
it was more than capable. And I
try not to judge customers, even if they're like kind of like stupid. No, the only thing that really bothers me if people ask me if I work here, when I wear a fucking uniform. I wear a uniform.
Did you say no? Did you tell me you say no?
No, I say like yes. I always like pause when I do because I'm like in my head I'm like, why the fuck am I wearing a uniform?
I say sometimes. Sometimes.
But I understand. Like I know sometimes people are trying to be nice or whatever, and sometimes I'm like doing something and I kind of look like just I have like a non-expression on my face.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, like are you confused? Like are you not working here? I'm like, no, I work here, but I'm just listening. I'm doing something. You talk to me. Now I'm just waiting for your response.
Yeah, just like speak. Now it's your turn now.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me what you want.
Yeah, I can't think of all the pet like things that really just grind my gears. Like, there's a lot. I gotta just be putting this in there. It mainly just revolves around people. There's just being like, I'm just like, man, maybe Thanos had it right. Just like,
God damn it, Leo! Can't snap half existence out of the world.
fuck it, just try again. Just snap twice. Just
A quarter of the people are left now. God.
fucking imagine. Oh my god, imagine he started like a doo-wop band.
God.
Doo-wop. It's fucking,
God.
and then by the time that fucking like the end of the song happens, it's like there's Adam and Eve, like small community of like 10 people.
I know.
Ooh, doo-wop.
Somebody get that fucking glove off him. God damn it.
Doo-wop band.
All right, man. So we're gonna go on to our lightning round.
Oh, that was pretty quick. But first, before we embark into the lightning round, start the music.
You always say it the exact same way every time too. Yeah. It's never changed. All right.
Oh, you're starting off first?
I'm starting off first.
Alrighty.
All right, Leo. Which children's movie would turn best into a rated R movie? It's kind of difficult.
That is very difficult.
There's a lot of children's movie. You want like Disney or DreamWorks?
Something animated?
Anything.
I was like, well,
Could be like, let's just say, this is a bad example.
I mean, Home Alone came to my head. Imagine
yeah,
the
that's true.
fucking gore of like the traps.
Yeah.
Like, dude, okay, no. Kids movie that could be.
It's kind of difficult to think about it.
It is a difficult conversation.
You know, it'd be kind of actually pretty hard as a hard rated R movie is Lion King.
What, like?
Lion King, you imagine like Mufasa dying. I mean, it's already pretty bad. It's a kids movie.
But like with, like in, like more, like you're saying, just add more blood and whatever.
More blood. You see more like you can see how Scar got his actual scar.
Oh yeah.
Like him and Simba fighting the hyenas.
I'm not feeling it, man.
You're not feeling it?
I can't feel it.
That was my example.
Yeah, I know. I just can't think of any of the animated.
Animated?
Like I can't like.
Okay, you want me to change the question a little
The
bit?
thing is, Disney movies are so tight knit, happy, like just happy bullshit. Like it's just like, you know.
You know, it's a pretty good one too. Rated R movie. No, this is not.
I don't know, man. I think.
Okay.
Like,
okay, I'll change up the question. Which children's movie would turn best into a horror movie?
to a horror movie.
That one's easier.
Home Alone. Home Alone's a horror movie.
Okay, so you're gonna answer for both.
What? I mean, think about it. Think about it. As a kid that's locked, like
that is pretty
locked
scary.
in his house.
Yeah.
He's gotta take on 2 burglars.
Yeah.
You know, potential pedophiles. If you think
Potential
about
pedophiles,
it,
yeah.
think about it. That's fucking. At 8 years old,
Yeah.
could you handle one Joe Pesci? Can you fucking imagine?
Can you imagine if Joe Pesci could actually swear in that movie too?
Yo, actually, that.
All the amount of times like just actually was fucking swearing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a rated R movie. That and God,
You know, I've thought of one for a horror movie.
what's it?
Inside Out.
Yo,
The one with the voices or like the emotions in your head.
that movie was just an adult movie. Like
Yes.
that wasn't a kids movie. Kids,
No.
I'm like, I would watch that. I'm like, man, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna
I definitely
everything.
cried, yeah.
You cried?
I definitely cried like the Bing Bong part.
I was holding back tears. I'm like, get the fuck back in there, not like this. That and Big Hero 6.
Is that as a rated R movie?
No, I'm just saying as the.
Oh
as the
yeah,
feels.
with like the whole brother stuff.
That no, when Baymax he pushed them out of like that dimension, whatever the hell they were.
Oh dude, I saw that movie like not too long ago. I completely forgot about that
No, he
part.
pushes him away, like the kid, her I don't know what the kid's name.
Hero?
Yeah. He pushes him out of this thing, and he's like, friend, whatever. And I'm like, fuck, not like fucking that. It was like, that was intense. Man, a lot of these movies nowadays, they're really pulling on my emotional strings, and I'm
Yeah.
just like,
You know, I saw it the other week. Christopher Robin. God,
I can't
cried. I nearly cried.
I can't watch that. I'm gonna just.
You're gonna cry. Yeah, it's very easily cry.
I almost lost my shit during the Lego movie, man.
I cried during the
Lego movie. I'm
yeah.
just like, I can't do another impression, but it was just like.
You know what you need to do, Leo? Is just let it out.
Oh man.
I let it go. Frozen.
Don't. No, this movie's so shit.
I like that movie.
It's so
It's
garbage.
overhyped. Don't get me wrong. I like that movie.
Oh, she's
I cried during Frozen too.
Female empowerment movie. I'm just like fuck it. What? Mulan, bro. That's the
I know.
OG.
Dude, Mulan's the best animated movie in my opinion ever.
Okay, it's a toss up between that and Hercules. But I think Mulan. Okay, Mulan has more like it's more like fuck. It's substance.
It's
like
so good.
It's so good. It's got like
So
everything.
good.
Strong female protagonist.
Yes.
You know, like good themes.
Asian representation.
Oh, I like that Asian representation. Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that to rhyme, but it did.
So yeah, I got that. It has that. Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, yes.
There's a lot going on for that film.
Great songs too, actually.
Songs were good, but like Hercules was sick, and who made it sick? Hades.
Hades is pretty cool. Honestly, I see what you're saying.
Like Hades, man, it was like I feel that, dude. I feel like you watch it the first time, you're like, yeah, Hercules.
Yeah.
Then you watch it when you're older, you're like, yeah, Hades was. I feel that, like you know, like I vibe with him. This man is working 9 to 5 and he's fucking pissed.
He wants a throne. This is a Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your question for me, my man?
Oh, okay. Question.
Okay. Thank God you didn't fold it like
this is gonna be either a yes or no question. But did you ever have a near-death experience?
Oh God, yeah.
Really? Talk about it.
Yeah.
This is like
near-death experience. Okay, so I was driving. First got the car down Gardner.
Oh.
So
this story.
Yeah.
Audience, put your volume up for this one. This one's a banger.
So I was driving with my buddy Nick, who another tease, he will be on the show pretty soon. I was driving down, and this is like December. Now, it looked not too bad outside. It was definitely really cold, and it was snowing a little bit. But I was going down the highway, and I was like going like 180. Nick's like, you should probably slow down a little bit. There might be a little bit of black ice on the ground. So I kind of like slowly stop, and I'm losing control of the car. I'm like jagging the wheels a little bit back and forth. I'm like, oh God, this is really gonna. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. And then I got it. I was fine. All of a sudden, nope. Did a J spin. I was facing oncoming traffic. All of a sudden, a truck was coming to me.
Christ.
Legitimately, me and Nick didn't say anything. I thought I was gonna get hit. I thought I was gonna die. I thank God. Oh fuck. Thank God it wasn't. It was gonna hit my side, not Nick's side. But all of a sudden, it just slowly coming up and just passes by me. I thought at least my mirror would get hit. Nothing happened.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, yeah. And then Nick got out, and he's like trying to hold on to the oncoming traffic, just like let him like back out, then move on forward. I was shaking. I remember ever since then. I honestly am so worried on the highway. I try to like really drive really safely, especially on the highway. And it kind of creeps me out every time I pass by there. I think about it.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
That is fun. I remember that night because we're like, how's everyone doing? I remember you telling me that story the first time. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
We were just having like sushi or some shit, right? And you're like, you almost died today. I'm like, what the fuck? And you told it. Yeah, you said that. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, I totally forgot about that incident.
That's a scary story. That's scary. But thank God, I've had some shit happen, but I'm alive, baby. I'm survived.
Oh boy.
Thanks, man. Did you ever have a near-death experience?
Every waking day of my life, there's always something going on. There's always similar thing on driving. I don't know if it was gonna be a near-death experience, but it could have really ended really ugly. I remember a few years ago, I was driving on Highway 7, and we were doing a lot of construction, right? And I'm just driving down this road, and I'm gunning it. It was like 1, 2 in the morning, and I'm just flying because I gotta go home. And then going through these lanes, all I see on approaching me are just lights, and I'm like, okay, that's obviously it's the other lane, like the other oncoming lane, because there was no lights on Highway 7. It's just because it was just because it was just construction, right? So all the other the street lamps or whatever, they were just off. just a really weird scenario.
Okay.
So if you imagine, I'm just driving, I just see like lights, and I'm thinking like, wait a second, they're not really like offset. Like, you know, like the other person would be on the other side of the road coming past you.
No, the
So these
closer to you.
No, these lights were coming straight on.
Oh shit!
Like straight on. Some dude
What?
was driving in my lane.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
he was in the wrong lane. He was on the left side.
Shit.
Yeah, so he was on the right lane, like my lane.
Yeah.
Driving towards me.
Oh.
And I'm
my
just like,
God.
oh shit. So
Was it a 2-lane road?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
No, it was like a 1-lane road. It was one lane going east and west.
Oh shit.
So I'm driving westbound.
Oh.
I'm driving westbound on the west lane.
God
right?
damn it.
And he's driving eastbound on my
fuck.
fucking lane. And then I'm just like, oh shit. And to the last second, without even hesitating, I didn't even know if there was like actually no. So there was it was a 2-lane. Sorry, I got it wrong. There was a 2-lane road. It was two.
Okay.
It was 2 and 2. But anyways, he was driving in my lane, and then I don't know if anyone was beside me, but in the last second, I merged into the other lane.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I had to like stay there. Then I merged back, and I was like, holy shit! Like if I didn't do that, I would have had like just a head-on collision with this dude that was just driving in the wrong side of the road. I don't know if he clipped anybody, but
I mean, it's pretty dangerous.
like I was doing like almost 100, and I'm like,
yeah.
which I shouldn't be doing. I should have been speeding, but
Explains your 2 speeding tickets, Leo.
anyways, I was flying. There was that scenario, and there's nowhere ranks near what you went through. But one 18-wheeler in the rain was merging onto my lane while I was like,
pretty scary.
yeah, it was like pouring rain, and I was just driving on the highway and on the 400 coming like just over here.
Yeah.
And then beside me there's a car, so I can't merge into the other lane. And then this other 18-wheeler's lane is about to end. I'm waiting for this other guy to let me in, but the 18-wheeler just doesn't see me, and then he's just starting to merge. And I'm like, fuck it. And I just hold down my horn for the longest time. I need just a few more seconds just to merge over, please, before he sandwiches me in. God. And I'm like, yeah, that wasn't fun.
Nope. Okay.
I mean,
well, we're doing episode 8 now, so
I mean, we're alive. We're alive and well. I mean, yeah.
Mostly well,
I guess. My first near-death experience, if I had to classify it as one, I was, I think, like 10 or 11.
Okay. Jesus Christ, what's happened to you?
I don't know, man. I just end up in these scenarios. I was, I don't know if you remember this. Did you go on the ski trips?
Oh no, I never. No, my mom intentionally didn't put me on those. Probably for the same reasons why. For reasons why you're about to divulge.
Talk about this story here. So I thought I was hot shit. Got like 1 day worth of ski lessons. I was like, never been skiing in my life. 10 years old. I'm like, yeah, I'm hot shit. I could ski down this mountain, whatever level it was, and I'm fucking flying. I'm just like, I'm going and I'm just going, and then afterwards, you know, they tell you like do a pizza shape, and that's how you stop or slow down. Nah, bro. Just like in lateral, and then something clipped, and what happened was I hit something, and I started I just remember just rolling, and I'm like, fuck, this is it. And then I ended up in like a fence in a ditch.
Jesus.
I don't know if I blacked out for like a second, but I just like woke up, and I'm just like, what? Where am I? And I remember my buddy's dad pulling me up with the.
God.
I was fine. I got up. I'm just like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. Just. But like,
I just have this weird bump on my head, but I'm perfectly fine.
It was just like, go to meth. But yeah, like I just remember just rolling down this mountain, and then like, I rolled like lateral. Like I think like I imagine you're just going down straight down this mountain, and I think my right leg gave out, so my weight shifted to the left.
Oh.
So then I just started rolling a diagonal pattern off the ski hill.
Jeez.
Which is great, because then afterwards I wasn't like an obstruction for anybody else coming down the hill.
I guess that's true.
And then I just rolled into a fence. They're like, where the fuck's Leo? Just like,
oh, God, Leo. Oh.
I know. I gotta. It's just, you know.
It's part of life, I guess. Being a kid, sometimes you just have those.
It's those traumatizing memories that just stick with you forever.
You don't need physical abuse. You just need traumatizing events.
Yeah.
Basically.
And sometimes you need a good beating.
God damn you, Leo.
Beat your kids.
No, you don't. Beat your kids.
Fucking
don't
kids.
Beat your kids.
Listen, these little
Disagree.
shits. Listen.
No.
Or threaten to beat your kids.
No.
And then one day, just follow through. Just follow
No.
through. Just be like, I'm gonna beat you one day if you do this. Beat you one day,
No.
and then they'll be like, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. And then afterwards, one day you just follow up with a fucking uppercut.
No.
Like it's like you got a Street Fighter 2 combo. Like you go like
God
left,
damn it,
like
Leo.
back, left, right, A, B, and then you just like Hadouken. Just like
No. I disagree, Leo. You can teach the same lessons through love, respect, teaching them why it's important to be respectful. That's
man.
That's right. You're just going to.
Okay, listen. This is what we're gonna do. We'll check back on this episode in like
30 years from now.
30 years from now. You don't beat your kids, I will.
But you can compare kids.
Yeah.
It'll be like check your stats.
Check it.
Strength is 2.
Emotional trauma off the charts.
God.
Physical trauma.
You know what the worst part is? They're gonna have to listen to this later on and be like, "What the fuck was our dads thinking,
Yeah, I
man?"
know. Oh man.
The fact that
Nah, man. I already plan on getting my vasectomy tomorrow. I can't. I can't. I'm gonna call my doctor. Be like, yeah,
you're
listen.
gonna go to Collingwood and then get your vasectomy.
Yeah, just be like, listen, just snip it off. Just call it a day. Shoot blanks for the rest of my life.
Oh, I guess that's kind of good. No more condoms. No more spending money on condoms. I guess.
Imagine like that's like 12,
that saves you like
that's
that
like
saves like
$12.
$12
That's like
every 2 years.
Wow.
At your rate.
Wow, you fuck. It's like $12 a week, my guy. Stupid dick.
All right, you want to set us off, Leo?
Yeah, buddy. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this episode 8, and we appreciate you guys listening up until now, and subscribing and just keeping up with the podcast. We really do love you, and some of you guys actually come out to us and say like, oh, we're listening and stuff like that, and it's those little moments there that make our day. But enough of the sentimental shit.
That's right. Follow us on what?
You can follow us if you haven't already. Follow us on our Instagram name at Hattrick Podcast. You can also follow us on Twitter at Trick Podcast, and make sure you follow Mike at MikeDnac on Twitter. That's Mike DNac, and you follow me at DI_LEO on Twitter. That's DLeo. And make sure you check us out on Facebook at Hattrick Podcast with Mike and Leo. Make sure to like the page, all that other fun jazz, and yeah.
Fantastic. All right, so we're gonna sign off, but not before wishing luck to Leo. Leo, good luck on your vasectomy surgery. But also, I'm also wishing luck to your future non-kids for not having a father like you who beats their fucking kids. You fuck.
Listen, this is what you do. So you have the vasectomy. This is the plan. Vasectomy, and then you adopt, and you fucking it's like leasing, and you can
What world is that leasing? What?
Isn't that what adoption is? It's just like if you like the kid, you could keep it. If you don't, you can bring him back in 2 months. You never watch those? You remember Chucky? You ever watch Chucky?
Okay.
You remember he goes home to home. Cause
he was a fucking demented child.
No,
Wasn't it a doll?
Yeah, but the kid was going home to home, and he got sent to foster home. So clearly, adoption wasn't working. So you can lease kids.
And that worked out really well for Chucky, didn't it? That really worked out well for the kid, didn't it? You fucking asshole. All right, see you later, guys.
See you later, guys. Ciao, ciao.